Hey everybody, welcome to OC Trivia Live. I'm your host, Jimmy Loram. Let's play free team trivia right here on YouTube. Here's how you play these video trivia games. You're going to get some paper, get a pen, write down 1 through 10 on the paper because there's 10 questions. Watch the following video to play the trivia quiz, and feel free to pause the video in between the questions if you need a few more seconds, 10, 15, 20 more seconds to think about an answer before you write it down. But do not cheat. Don't look up the answers on the internet. Use your brain, not the web. It's the best way to play. It's cheating otherwise. 10 points for each correct answer. There's no points lost for misspellings and no points lost for wrong answers. So give yourselves, a chance by answering every question. Post your score in the comments below when you're done. String 4 to 6 of these video quizzes together if you want to play a complete game, which would be like general knowledge, then a picture round, then a history round, then a wild card round, and then you could wrap it up with another general knowledge round, total up all the scores, and see who won. Play as a team, teams against each other, or play as individuals, or just play alone. Here is the quiz number 1, history number 1. It happened in November. All of these historical events happened in the month of November. So this will be a lot of fun. Won't make it too hard on you. It's a pretty easy quiz. Here's number 1. On November 1st, 1952, the U.S. tested the first hydrogen bomb in which islands? In the Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos, the Marshall Islands, or the Bermuda Islands? So that's 10 seconds right there. Again, pause if you want to think about it a little longer. Here's number 2. On November 2nd, 1976, who defeated Gerald Ford to become President of the United States? Moving on to question number 3. November 9th, 1989, which city lifted restrictions and allowed Eastern and Western citizens to cross freely through its border? Moving on to question number 4. November 14th, 1972, the Dow closed above what number for the very first time? Was it 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000? What are we at? 23,000 right now? So this is a good question. Here's question number 5. November 7th, 2017, extremely recent history. Which Major League Baseball pitcher died tragically in a plane crash? Here's question number 6. November 27th, 1924. Which store put on their very first Thanksgiving Day parade? Moving on to question number 7 here in the history round. It all happened in November. November 8th, 1966. Which professional sports league had their 2 leagues merge? Feel free to pause the video in between questions if you want to think about it a little longer. Here's number 8. On November 25th, 2016, which former Cuban leader died at the age of 90? Here comes number 9. On November 9th, 1967, which magazine published its very first issue? Was it GQ, Rolling Stone, Cosmo, or People magazine? And now our final question for your November history. It is November 24th, 1963. Who shot and killed President Kennedy's assassin Lee Harvey Oswald? That wraps up the questions for this round. We are now going to give you the answers for the November history round. Number 1. On November 1st, 1952, the U.S. tested the first hydrogen bomb in the which islands? The Marshall Islands. Number 2. On November 2nd, 1976, who defeated Gerald Ford to become president of the United States? It was Jimmy Carter, the peanut farmer. Number 3. November 9th, 1989, which city lifted restrictions and allowed Eastern and Western citizens to cross freely through its border? Well, it was the divided Berlin. They tore down the Berlin Wall. It was an amazing time. Number 4, November 14th, 1972, the Dow closed above what number for the first time? For the first time, it hit 1,000. Yes. Number 5, November 7th, 2017. Which Major League Baseball pitcher died tragically in a plane crash? That would be Roy Halladay. That's right. He was a Cy Young winner, and he will be missed. Number 6, November 27th, 1924. Which store put on their very first Thanksgiving Day parade? Who other than Macy's? Here's my favorite float, of course, Snoopy. Here's number 7, November 8th, 1966. Which professional sports league had their two leagues merge? That would be the NFL. That's right, the AFL merged with the NFL to become one league. Number 8, on November 25th, 2016, which former Cuban leader died at the age of 90? With all those foreign Cuban leaders that you guys know, it's going to be Fidel Castro. And number 9, November 9th, 1967, which magazine published its very first issue? That would be Rolling Stone. And who was on the cover? John Lennon. That's right, there's the first issue. And number 10, November 24th, 1963, who shot and killed President Kennedy's assassin? Lee Harvey Oswald? That would be Jack Ruby. All right, you guys, I hope you had fun playing the history round. Post your scores below. Like, share, and subscribe. Test your friends with this video. Thanks for playing, and visit octrivia.com for more information. See you at the next quiz.